kissed me like nothing was wrong. Said see you later like always. I didn't know that would be the last time I'd hear you say my name. Your clothes are still hanging here, your cup still by the sink. How do you disappear so fast without a chance to think? No fight, no final words, no reason I could hold, just silence crashing into me, so sudden and so cold. You left without warning, no goodbye, no sign. One minute you were mine, next minute you were gone from my life. You left without warning, like love meant nothing at all. Now I'm standing in the ruins, wondering when you let me fall. I replay every message now, searching for a clue, trying to find the moment when I started losing you. I would have stayed and fixed it if you just said the word, but you chose the easy exit and left me hurt. I was still fighting for us while you were halfway gone. You made your peace in silence, I'm still holding on. You left without warning, no goodbye, no sign. One minute you were mine, next minute you were gone from my life. You left without warning, didn't even let me try. Now I'm learning how to breathe again on the night you said goodbye. Did you feel lighter when you walked away? Did my name fade that fast? I was planning all our tomorrows, you were escaping the past. If loving me was too much, you could have just been honest, but you vanished like I meant nothing, and that's the part that haunts me. You left without warning, and I still feel the shock, like the world didn't stop for you, but mine forgot how to move on. You left without warning, and I'm paying the cost. I didn't lose you slowly, I lost you all at once. No goodbye, no closure, just your absence where love used to be. You kissed me like nothing was wrong, said see you later like always. I didn't know that would be the last time I'd hear you say my name. Your clothes are still hanging here, your cup still by the sink. How do you disappear so fast without a chance to think? No fight, no final words, no reason I could hold, just silence crashing into me, so sudden and so cold. You left without warning, no goodbye, no sign. One minute you were mine, next minute you were gone from my life. You left without warning, like love meant nothing at all. Now I'm standing in the ruins, wondering when you let me fall. replay every message now, searching for a clue, trying to find a moment when I started losing you. I would've stayed and fixed it if you just said the word, but you chose the easy exit and left me hurt. I was still fighting for us while you were halfway gone. You made your peace in silence, I'm still holding on. You left without warning, no goodbye, no sign. 1 minute you were mine, next minute you were gone from my life. You left without warning, didn't even let me try. Now I'm learning how to breathe again on the night you said goodbye. Did you feel lighter when you walked away? Did my name fade that fast? I was planning all our tomorrows, you were escaping the past. If loving me was too much, you could have just been honest, but you vanished like I meant nothing, and that's the part that haunts me. You left without warning, and I still feel the shock, like the world didn't stop for you, but mine forgot how to move on. You left without warning, and I'm paying the cost. I didn't lose you slowly, I lost you all at once. No goodbye, no closure, just your absence where love used to be. I told you all my secrets early, showed you scars I tried to hide. You said you liked how open I was, didn't know that scared you inside. I gave you all my quiet thoughts, my fears, my worst mistakes. You listened like you'd stay forever, then left when it got real to take. I thought love meant being truthful, no masks, no second skin. But maybe honesty is dangerous when someone's halfway in. I loved you too honestly, too deep, too fast, too true. I said forever out loud, you said it in things you'd never do. I loved you too honestly, that's where I went wrong. You wanted something easy, I wanted lifelong. I asked you how you were feeling, you said I'm fine every time. I believe the space between us was just a phase, just time. You kept your heart in locked rooms, I handed mine the key. Guess some people want the feeling, not the responsibility. I was building something real, you were passing through. I fell in love with who you were, you fell in love with being loved by me. I loved you too honestly, with no exit plan. I put my heart on the table, you held it like sand. I loved you too honestly, ignored every sign. I hid a little more, would you have stayed a while longer, or left the same before? I don't regret the way I loved, I just wish you were too. Some hearts want shelter, some just want something new. I loved you too honestly, and I'd still do it again. I'd rather break from being real than fake love just to pretend. I loved you too honestly, and even though it hurt, I lost you being myself, and that truth still burns. So if loving deep is my mistake, I won't apologize. I loved you too honestly, and that's how love survives. I told you all my secrets early, showed you scars I tried to hide. You said you liked how open I was, didn't know that scared you inside. I gave you all my quiet thoughts, my fears, my worst mistakes. You listened like you'd stay forever, then left when it got real to take. I thought love meant being truthful, no mask, no second skin. But maybe honesty is dangerous when someone's halfway in. I loved you too honestly, too deep, too fast, too true. I said forever out loud, you said it in things you'd never do. I loved you too honestly, that's where I went wrong. You wanted something easy, I wanted lifelong. I asked you how you were feeling, you said I'm fine every time. I believed the space between us was just a phase, just time. You kept your heart in locked rooms, I handed mine the key. Guess some people want the feeling, not the responsibility. I was building something real, you were passing through. I fell in love with who you were, you fell in love with being loved by me. I loved you too honestly, with no exit plan. I put my heart on the table, you held it like sand. I loved you too honestly, ignored every sign. You were already letting go while I was still calling you mine. If I had played it cooler, if I hit a little more, would you have stayed a while longer, or left the same before? I don't regret the way I loved, I just wish you would too. Some hearts want shelter, some just want something new. I loved you too honestly, and I'd still do it again. I'd rather break from being real than fake love just to pretend. I loved you too honestly, and even though it hurt, I lost you being myself, and that truth still burns. is my mistake. I won't apologize. I loved you too honestly, and that's how love survives.